Okay, so you can enter in the lab. They ask you to find the pH of soils. You can enter in the lab. In the lab, you find soils. So what you do is, in the lab, you get test tubes. You're going to find a test tube holder which looks like this. So it holds test tubes. So you put the test tubes in the test tube holder like that. Of course, that's a test tube holder. It holds test tubes like that. That's how it is. This is a holder. It holds test tubes. You put the test tubes in there. And then in these test tubes, you get a test tube. You remove the test tube from the test tube holder. You put your soil content in here. Whatever soil content this is, you put here. Maybe that is sand. It could be sand. In here, it could be maybe clay. You don't know what that. Different samples. For example, let's say we're using different soil samples. So I'll put this one. As well, I'll put maybe 4 test tubes, for example. Have you seen when it's like this? So these are soil samples, huh? These are soil samples. For example, let's say this one is clay, okay, and then this one, let's say it's sand. Now you can't find the pH like this because it is in soil form. So what you do is you pour water in it, okay? You come there, then you pour water. You pour water in this solution, You pour water in this, in this soil. You pour water, you pour water, you pour water. Even in there, you pour water, 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 you pour water. After you pour water in those solution in those soils, then you close on top here. You shake it. Even there, you close on top with your hand. Just get once you put water in the soil, you close with your hand, and then shake the solution. And then when you are done shaking, this clay, for example, this soil here, you pour it in. You see, these test tubes are blank. They are blank. The last 2, they are blank. So what do? You pour the solution. So you see this test tube 3 and test tube 4, they are blank. So you get this solution, the water from that solution, you pour it in here. So you pour the water in here, okay? From this solution, which is clay, you pour the water in here. And then from the sand solution, also the water that you got from the sand solution, the water that you got, you pour it in there, in 4. Okay? Then you get these 2 test tubes 3 and 4, you take them for testing. So there will be 4 there, there will be 3 test tube 3, test tube 4. Okay? You look at the color, you look at the water that is in there. So what do? So this is let's say this is clay, for example. Of course, this is water clay. Now it's a solution in solution form. Now it's no longer. It's just the water that you got, and then the other solution is in here, which is the sand. Okay, the water sand. And then what you do is you get what they call the indicator. You find it in the lamp. It's written indicator. So you get the indicator. It's a solution. Let's say this is the indicator. Okay, you get some drops. You get, there's like a thing that you use for which sucks this indicator. It's like a small thing like this. It sucks. You suck the indicator from here, and then you put drops of the indicator here. You put drops of that same indicator in here. Again, the same indicator that you get from here. Again, you put the indicator in here. The indicator, why you put it in this solution? The indicator is the one that when you put in this solution, it causes the solution to change color, so that you know whether it's acidic or it is alkaline. So you get the indicator. This is the indicator. Indicator solution. Indicator. It indicates. So you get the solution, you pour it in here. Again, the indicator, again, you pour it in here. And then you shake again. You look at the color changes that you see. In these 3 test tubes, look at the color changes. Check the colors that are going to change. Look at the color changes. You know what the color changes are. So look at the color changes in those test tubes. In the first test tube, in the second test tube. The color changes will tell you whether the solution is acidic or it is alkaline. And I'll give you the colors. There are three main colors that you usually have. There is the red, there is, I think, blue and green. So these are the main colors, but I'll send for you the color changes so that you look at, oh, when it's red, it means it's acidic. When it is this color, it means it's neutral. When it's that color, so I want you to master the colors in your mind. Okay? Because you're going to have like a paper like this. Okay, it has got colors. You see, it has got colors. Maybe it's this color, of course. There, maybe it's this color. You see, it's different colors. You see, it's different like that. Here it's blue. Here it's yellow. It's here. It's with different colors. Here it's red. You know, it has got different colors. So these colors, they are numbers it represents. Okay, blue, green, yellow, white, and so on. So it all those colors, violet, all those colors will be there, different colors. And then you have to know what each color represents. You have to know red definitely represents acidic. Let me just send for you the colors so that you understand. So when you look at the solution, if the solution is red, then you say the solution is acidic. Let me send for you the colors.